Yes.
There we go.
Hey, good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Not as good as it's going to get. The internet out here, everybody's on it. Move over here. This is perfect. Exactly, right? They don't have a definition. So she hasn't gone. But you got some.
Well, there could be many, many ways. I'm telling you,
Right,
a chip's
yes.
dad.
Yes.
So
That's what I thought.
apparently that's what my shirt needs to say.
And that was a poor person. Why my hip sister was he not buying? You know, the whole nice to meet you, Grandma. Yeah, they get older when I'm older.
I'm going. Yeah. That's what you should be.
No, she got cultural businesses right there.
Yes. No, we were
Down
in.
in that.
Play baseball at Holly Springs Friday night. When we got home, it's still going strong. And I wasn't here Saturday, so I heard it was really good. Yeah.
Sweetheart, well, they were all like that.
This time last year, it rained the other day and it was about 7
We're going to fan and some breeze.
Well, crank those fans up. Where's he working?
Captain D's.
Is he?
Yeah, he's down there for Chris and Keith.
Manny.
That's 3 nights now. Oh, yeah. They love it if he works up there with him.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's
They
really.
get a large discount.
No,
Mama had such good teeth.
that was,
I said, why are these so wide now? I'm thinking, but that was like, I mean, even after.
you didn't realize you couldn't see it. You didn't realize you couldn't see it. Well, it's like you say, people, I've never worn glasses in my life. And all of a sudden I keep all the time, but I didn't realize I couldn't see until I couldn't see. Button back on. Yes, I'm on. So
That's
not
good.
very good, but I just, so I can see. It's crazy.
She's like, you couldn't.
I didn't know I was looking. Well, you don't know.
And I've
you
been riding with you.
No. That we would print it.
Yeah, super MacBook. And it had a spiral, it was like that there to figure out now. Oh, sir, how do I get to here? How do I get to there? I don't know.
Hey,
That whole Lay's potato chip thing, you only put one, that should be on Oreo cookies.
Yep. It's the brand. Yeah. There were some extra chairs, and so I think he pulled the chair too.
Also depends on where you get it.
Exactly.
Doctor,
Okay.
How are y'all? You good? Yes. Good. How are y'all? You good? Yes. Good.
terrible. I mean, I just asked folks if they didn't mind.
It's back now.
It's
It's all in here, yeah.
how many?
No. It was full last year. Oh, yeah. It brings out limited edition. It's not so bad. The morning roll thing, they have to have we love it. That was fun.
Yeah, this is only the second event we've already had. Just getting more or less with liability.
Yeah.
I heard that they had a regular system something out here. Those schools are about 30,000 feet. So, you know.
You're right. I can definitely see that. Well, I'm glad he did. Especially since this is he stays a little more tough.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why it's just that in the hand. It broke my too. You can just move your chair over here by the
Here to celebrate the accomplishments of not only our, in the past, we've had two separate banquets. About a couple of months ago, we started looking at calendar and we couldn't find dates. We had so many things. I miss, certainly looking out through there, we have a great crowd. We're extremely proud of our students that will be honored tonight. And at this time, I would like to begin our academic portion. Thank you.
Can you all hear me well? Wonderful. To keep us ever mindful of the needs we have and ever grateful. It's also all schools, colleges, and universities, especially Oak Hill, that they may be lively centers. Those who teach and those who learn may find you to be the source.
Tonight we are on students. This is no small accomplishment. Many of these students have to balance their academic responsibilities while participating in numerous extracurricular activities. Are key traits that these students exhibit on a daily basis. Tonight we applaud to my left and come forward as I call your name. Please remain standing in front of the podium until all of your classmates, Mira Amro, Chip Ballard, Bess Bryan, L.K. Chandler, Luke DeSantis, Haley Hagler, Anna Johnson, Hannah Lyle, Lott Myers, Dixon Reed, Catherine with the C, Williams, Catherine with the K. A round of applause. Solange, good to get settled.
I think Dixon should squat. This poor
Emma Layden Collier, Tanner Flint, Kyle Ford, Blake Fretz, Hutchins, Cole Knighton, Seth Lockhart, Krish Patel, Kara Reed, Susanna Russell, Harley Vaughn, Bella Vick, Kendra Whitaker, congratulations, 10th graders. Sims 8, Smith Cheney, Grayson Clark, John Ross Craven, Rayleigh Craven, Morgan Dash, Paige Eaton, Ethan Gazaway, Jacob Mobley, Hunter Reed, Haley Smith, congratulations. Rivers Bryant, portion of our program. There will be a brief
Just make a big loop.
The athletic portion of the program in just a second.
Tyler Carter, Emma Layton Collier, cheer camp this past summer, Rivers Bryant, Kate Wheeler, and Lindsay Kate Williams.
year's Junior Varsity Cheer Squad. There's so many things I could say about them, but the thing that give 110 and for sharing their talents with OHA. I'll start with the 7th grade. Chloe Boykin, Haley Emerson, Lila Usry. 9th grade, Anna Collins Coker, Lyle, Kaylee McNamee, Captain Lily Rose for All-American, Catherine, Anna Collins Coker, and Bess Bryan. Support this year. I'm proud of all of them.
This year's award winners are as follows. Best defensive player, Chip Ballard. Best defensive lineman, Boston Cunningham.
Cheerleaders, all the coaches from the other, or your whole guys did something that hadn't been done. Division, Elliott, Connor, honorable mention, all award. Dylan Bryant, most valuable player. MAIS All-Star Award. You need to go over here and get your picture.
We call them all out, and we got a lot better. And we look forward to having another good year. All division, first team, Kate Wheeler. Honorable player. Next award is on to 2 or 3 different title award. Goes to our pitch. Time we'd like to recognize all that's 7th through 9th grade. Several people that helped with the program. Any successful program has to have everybody working together as a unit. First and foremost, without our administrators' help, everything we do, football coaches, our booster club, we could not make it without you and your support. We'll go into who managed. We had different managers. Thank you and recognize you for big help. Thank you all games. Thank you a lot for those people. These kids, and just yesterday reminds me of a couple of stories, and I'll tell you one about to go out of town a few days just to get away, which she's always wanted to get to her, and went on a tour with a sea alligator. And right beside the guide, as we went around the corner, Oak River's over, start coming out of the woods, start coming all around our boat, looking there, and he found anybody that wants to jump in and swim to the bank. When we turn around, her to splash to the other side and gets out. Oh, we couldn't believe it. Somebody jumped in to get $1 million. That is, thank you, and woman. But most of all, girls, they need a little push. What you do as a parent for these. Not go through 9. They had a very successful year. They slipped out of their hands, but they were very high girls played. You missed a treat because they treated high girls. Best defense is person. Best offense, I helped somebody score, and I said, quit helping them. All deserve it. But one stood all the way. And Our last award person is the come up front now. High school. Well, they more losses than we'd like, but they were third in the North region, and again, there were great things out of these. And also, 3 girls that made that, and they are that team. That's Dovey Suggs and Mary Beth Briggs, all-state tournament team, and that's now throughout the year. This is one that was recognized throughout the year for being selected as all-district was Mary Beth Briggs. We had 2 chosen as honorable mention. This person has won it 2 years in a row. We have a little thing among our miss. You had to put a dime in the jar, though, so they got a choice. Make your free throws, put a dime in the jar, 4 dimes, and all of us in here put together. I wouldn't hate to say how many there are. Best Defense Award this year, and that's the person that goes on the floor and gives you the same thing every night. This person does. Best rebounder, and if you'll go look at stats throughout all the game, and we had several people get it, but there was one that stood out just a little bit above everybody else. Best rebounder was Morgan Dowds. Most improved player, and it goes with this too. We had several people that improved throughout the year, but there was one that stood out above everybody else, and that's our senior Kate Wheeler. Person that usually is in transition game, plays all 3 of them and sees what's happening. Valuable player goes to Mary Beth Briggs. And I'll get out of here and let somebody else come up here and talk to you. Coaches Award. And this, like I said, this is the person that understands the game as well as the coaches. This person was at almost every practice. She knew on offense. We did a lot of changing on her press, but she was always there. And that's Brindley Comer.
While they're waiting to get their picture made with JB. While they're lining up, I'd like to say just a couple of things. Thanks to Dr. Davis, Coach Ferguson, the board of directors, and the parents for giving me the opportunity to be at Oak Hill. But very gratified to be here. Always right here. It's come a long way in a short amount of time. We had some kids that didn't get a lot of playing time. They were real hard, coachable, came to practice every day, ready to do what I asked of them. And before I forget it, Miss Christie, and the other coaches, football coaches that helped during the year, Marvin Turnipseed drove the bus for us, rocked the year. Keith Holton had trainers for us at every ball game, wherever we went. He always had somebody there for us. Just want to appreciate. Along with the awards. This year I want to give in practice ready to roll every day, and it keeps everybody on the floor doing what they're supposed to be doing. And most improved this year goes to a young man that was in an important position on the floor. He improved so much from the first of the year to the end. Most valuable defensive player, Mason. Most valuable offensive player, Chip Ballard. And the overall, the high school boys come down here. While they're waiting to get down here, football season kind of went a little long this year, and I think we had practice on Sunday afternoon, practiced 3 hours, and had to play a game the next night. These guys, I tell you, they're very athletic and We didn't have a guy over 6 feet tall, but we did well with what we. They beat at one time the only district team to beat Rossville, who was ranked number 1 in the state at the time. Beat them, finished number 2 in the district regular. We took the number 1 ranked team then, and eventually the state champion down to 2 minutes. So they ended up getting it's unbelievable. The matchups that we had to deal with, and these guys just never quit. Great kids, and your parents should be congratulated for having good kids like that, raising them like you did. 2 guys that made all district tournament. That was at the district tournament at Rossville, and that was Collins Trolio. During the regular season, voted on all tournament players. Coaches voted on them. We had 3 guys: Cameron Dill and Collins Trolio. Connor Freeman, the guy that played in the MAIS All-Star game, Cameron Dill. Coach's Award this year, if this guy was sitting, that's Connor Freeman. Most improved player, and he did a really good job. That's Cole Knight. Most valuable offensive player, I should say player. Most valuable overall player, Cameron Deal.
At this, while they're coming, I'd like to thank the parents for trusting me with your children. Thank you. I'd like to thank Marvin Turnipseed for driving us. We went to Clarksdale Lee 6. The willing but not able, the able but not willing players that were willing and able. Our boys' times are short on number and long. The performer for boys is Hayes Henson. Varsity girls. And the high point performer in running events is Mary Beth Briggs. The high point performer for field events was Bess Bryan and J.C. Ellis. Kay Williams and Natalie Blanton. And our coaches' awards were Kirsten Tarwacky and Locke Myers. Toughness and some grit. They all know we refer to it as having some dog in them. And if you'd come watch them run in 100 meters and they're laying all over the ground, crawling around, it takes some toughness to do some of that. Our junior high girls in 12 of 16 events, they won by 60 points. And they won by 20 points. Playtime of Carolina Flint, Lily Rustin, Rayleigh Barr, Carolina Flint, Mary Beth Briggs, and Kirsten Tarway out of 20. I had 2 seniors, Rivers Bryan and Dylan Bryan.
Unfortunately, participated in archery. Riley Cooper. Put my glasses on so I can see. Guy Miller, Hannah Miller, Krish Patel, Joseph Division. Smith Cheney was the friend, was second in the district in July.
We do have a lot of new players coming in, which is wonderful for our tennis team. And very excited this year. Brinley Coleman. And this year, a a most improved, which if you ever watch kids play tennis, they improve as they're out there on the court. Chapman Hill. And regular season was Gracie Hill. She was undefeated. And our boy this year, who was undefeated throughout the entire season, was Jack Easterman. And I want to recognize some very special seniors. And want to also recognize Joseph Crandall.
Boys and girls. but more important, so you have to wonder how trade state championships. It's a lot of fun, and they're the ones that are nervous. It goes like this. And what if I had all? Then what if I had all the quarters in Texas and Mississippi and Louisiana? I'd be rich. Balls and nobody paid, accumulating and accumulating and accumulating and accumulating, and the next thing you know, so we got a few awards to give away. A couple things. Let's run through some team scoring averages for this year. Team scoring average this year was 2 of 9 under par per tournament. 5. Seth. His scoring average was 74.7 or 75. And Cook, 72. .6 or 68. So Wells' lowest scoring average. Wells has been a win. It was 2016. Much. He actually still looks over him. And we all obviously wish him a lot of luck at Vanderbilt. So let's give the award. When you're college Trolio and you win North State and they're all on a run. I don't know if there's an academy that's won 6. I'd love for somebody to find out men, and y'all should be really proud of Oak Hill Golf.
Hey, DJ, stay up here. Come on, man. Coach, I am the event coordinator, period. You put in a lot of time. The administration, I want to say thank you to the administration. I don't have to do a lot of coaching. I don't have to do a lot of anything. As much time and effort as they do every week thing. I think these girls only practice golf on days that don't end in wine. So it's give them a hand up here. To tell you a little bit about Oak Hill Golf, this is girls golf. This is our second year from last year, are here again this year. We added 2 played in, I believe it was 5 events. This year we played in 7. We won 6 of those. The only one that we did not win was this year. We had, I believe in 5 tournaments, we had Cook and a lousy Overton. So that being Claire had the lowest stroke average for each event that she this next one goes to the most improved player. And since everybody was really good, I did it from last year. The most improved player goes to year. So we are really proud, and we are really proud of all these girls. Thank you. All right, So can I ask all the J? All right, so these guys, they really worked hard this year. They improved a lot throughout the year from January. The junior high best offense goes to best pitcher goes to Harlow Ellis. Improved, we have Boston Cunningham and Hayes Hagler. Thank you guys. I can't wait to see how y'all do in the future. I'm going to ask the varsity baseball to come up. Can y'all come please take a picture? Get started with varsity baseball. I want to recognize a special individual who's been here for the best picture we have at this school. Dylan, we want to ask Miss Liz Thompson to come up here and recognize her for her picture. Kind of a strange year in baseball. I really want to thank the parents who rocked Turnpseed, who's definitely the best PA announcer in the MIS. Better than anybody else. I also want to thank Jaden, who's been here from the very beginning, is helping me out. Let's go ahead and get some awards. We have 3 district honorable mentions. We have Jake Glusenkamp, Colin Boyd, and Gunnar Reed. We also have 3 first-team all-district selections voted on by the coaches of the district. We have so a new twist in the MIS, the All-Star Game format this year is a futures game, which is selected from the Colin Boyd. Some team awards we had. Best offense, he was one of the best hitters, very productive. Is Garrett Edwards. Defense, he really patrolled the outfield, was going around, flying around, making diamond catches all the time, is Brian Buchanan. Our Coaches Award. This guy stayed after practice all the time, every day, helping us out, picking stuff up, cleaning up. And our team MVP, who really just kind of controlled the infield, really was a great leader for us. Had a really. I want to thank all you guys for helping me out. We forgot one. The most improved is John Ross Craven. And we can't wait to see what y'all's futures hold. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the school board for allowing me to initiate the ultimate tough guy. And he couldn't understand why Charles Faulkner Award winner played the game with every molecule in his body. I told his parents after one game, if it was 200 pounds, it'd be against the rules. Jake Glusenkamp.
The C.A. Simmons III Award, sports in the 9th grade, and who must have the highest excellent student and athlete who died in a tragic car accident during his 9th grade. Award winner is Locke Myers.
I'm honored tonight to be able to present the G.T. Timms Award in honor of Coach G.T. Coach Timms was an excellent leader and was a true fan of Oak Hill athletics program at Oak Hill. The criteria for selection are as follows. Must be willingness to help others. Must work goes.
Out of cancer. Must have overcome adversity in his or her life. This young, he put him there. Well, I remember for tackle, and I thought, I've got to call his mother now and tell her that he's torn his knee up. I did. He had, as a 10th grader, kicking off. In the last 3 years, he's had work ethic, and I'm proud to present this.
This award is the Oak Hill Academy. Must have played through 12. Must have the high Cameron Hill.
I would like awards. I will find these are difficult. The headmaster make the decision on this plate a minimum. Must have a composite demonstrated positive school leadership. Our rater and rater. As we for allowing us as people frequently how blessed we work with. You have high expectations of your child and you support us. And I'd like to thank Dr. Davis and our board for the direction they give us. We are Oak Hill because of a lot of people. You guys that have kids that participated, just coaching your kid, but lining off a football field or a baseball field or cutting grass or mopping the gym floor or wiping to spend time with yours. And I'd like to just take a minute and say thank you, coaches. A group that I'd like to recognize the year for our district, that's Coach Rosenthal, Coach of the Year State 4A. As we conclude our program, thank you guys for making this work, not just tonight, but thanks to her, if you would, if you look at your table here next to the area, you would help us with that.